Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Asmodean here, and I'm going to be bringing you episode number 17 for Let's Play Skyrim. Now, sorry about the delay for between these last few episodes. What's kind of been going on is my roommate moved out, and I was using his TV as a computer screen, and so we went out and got a brand new 61-inch TV, and I'm using that, but I'm kind of having a problem with that, so I've been trying to deal with that before I started, but I can't seem to fix it, so um, I'm actually having a giant overlay problem, so the top left and right sides are missing. I don't know how much, but pretty much the top of the compass is right where the top of the TV is, so hopefully it's not going to impede my playing too much, but I don't think it should. Oops, don't want to do that. Move it. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm going to travel to the Thieves Guild, and I will continue on this. Actually, I'm going to cut it here right after I join in, and then I'm going to basically quickly jump around, grab the materials I needed to increase my elven armor a little bit more, and also improve these gauntlets a little bit. So, yeah, and also I'll improve my dagger as well, so I'll be doing a little bit more damage. If this loading screen ever finishes really loading. I mean, yes, I know this is a nice shield, but come on, I need this to load. Oh, apparently Steam does not like me. Because, yeah, this problem's actually only happening on Steam with the overscan and nothing else. Like, I've fiddled around with the NVIDIA control panel. I've pretty much fiddled around with every single thing I could possibly do. This TV, unfortunately, doesn't seem to have a no overscan option. Only an aspect ratio of 4:3 and 16:9. So at this moment, I'm kind of on 4:3 because it's working a little bit better than 16:9, but it's still a bit of a problem. So hey, maybe if any of you know how to fix this, put in a comment and I'll try it out and see if it works. And I really want this loading screen to finish. I really have no clue why it's taking so long for this loading screen. I don't know why I'm having... Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's twice now. I've 2 episodes in a row now that I have ridiculously long loading screens. So yeah, like I said, I'll cut it here. I'll grab what I need and smith it to increase, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I might be here, I might be at another place. Alright, see you in a few seconds. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have now fully upgraded, and I'm back in my elven armor, as you can see right here, and let us continue. Because now I have exquisite elven armor. Unfortunately, the only thing I wasn't able to upgrade was
Got a minute?
the shrouded, oops, I need to go over here. The shrouded gloves, because I need a perk to enchant, or to improve magic items. Anyways, let's talk to Mercer Frey.
I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Hunting Brew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we should recruit them.
You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gajul-Ei. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His
I
real
wonder
name
who.
is Gajul-Ei.
Well, from the name, I'd say he's Argonian, so you can assume he's slimy.
Gajul-Ei is
Where do
our
I begin?
inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Will do. Brynjolf. You're
I can't
drinking.
believe Gajul-Ei's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gajul-Ei, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Oh, that's going to be easy.
Good luck in
Anyways,
Solitude. Keep Gajul-Ei alive.
let's
But mind
keep
you,
going. So, I will need to... What am I going to be doing? Okay. Have I gone to Solitude yet? I don't think I have. That's Morthal. Nope, never been to Solitude. Been close to Solitude, not Solitude itself. Anyways, let's go to the Riften Stables. Because Riften Stables is where I need to go. To get the courier, or not the courier, the fast travel guy. The carriage. Just pay him a little bit of money, takes me there. Hey look, I started right beside him.
I can take you to any of the whole...
I'd like to hire a carriage. I need to go to Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Thank you.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital
Yeah, right
Skyrim.
where up where they said the gold was removed. My left side of the screen ended right at the first bracket, around the 20. So, just to give you an idea of where everything's cutting off. So, if I'm missing things that are pretty obvious in that range, it's understandable why. So, please do not yell at me while while I have these borders that are.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika.
I'll do that later. Nice. A glass mace. Don't know why it's called a glass mace. I mean, it's not really even glass as malachite.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Or you need to go home. Go home
Oh, yeah.
and stay there until your mother comes.
You
Um,
betrayed us. You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Athar.
Wow.
We're all hard.
Traitor!
Jeez.
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape
Yeah.
the city after he murdered High King Tori.
Anyways.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Tori. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Oh yeah, if you want, you can actually... Well, there's no point in actually trying to save this guy, because even if you kill him, and all the other guards, he'll just randomly have a heart attack and fall over dead. Ooh, that's a nice little beheading. Bloosh. And now it's spurting. Better get out of the way. I don't want to catch like AIDS or something. Anyways, Gajul-Ei should be in the winking skeever. Do skeevers even really wink? Well, I assume they do. I mean, there are rats, so I have to have some way of getting out there. Anyways, let's talk to Gajul-Ei.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Gajul-Ei.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Oh, let's see. Well, identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If
Damn.
I tell you the buyer's name and
Oh,
word
this
gets
doesn't really
around,
work. So that
you
means
ruin me.
I'm going to have to do this way. What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Great. You want me to
Papa
steal
says
from
I
the
want
royalty.
some rock.
Alright, well.
My papa says I'm gregarious, just like him. He says it means smart, but my brother says he's wrong.
What? Whatever.
You might want to rethink that.
Okay, anyways,
This
let's
house
continue
is a
on.
wonderful opportunity.
Do-do-do. You know, every time I run through Solitude, when I get into this part, it kind of makes me think of, I think it's Cheydinhal from Oblivion. Kind of like yeah, definitely Cheydinhal, just with the tall buildings and everything. Even actually the doors and everything are all very similar to it. Kind of has the same feeling. Hey, look, a hawk. Anyways, Blue Palace discovered. Oh, and maybe I'll eventually do the quest in here that is very entertaining, to say the least. I'm not going to tell you what it is because, well, ruins the fun of what it is. Okay, so steal the firebrand case of wine. Not a problem. And just walk out the front door. And now I gotta go get the information. When the High King dies, the Jarls of Skyrim convene a moot to pick a new High King. Interesting. Though, actually, I haven't actually explored any of these. Huh. What is this? Eriker's house. These are actually really nice houses. Actually, I think out of all the times I've played Skyrim, I don't think I've actually bought a house in Solitude. So the only ones I usually get are the obvious Windhelm one, which is pretty much automatic when you're doing the quest. The Riften one, because that's usually where I am. I think that's actually about it. Don't usually buy many houses in here.
This one's a favorite.
I remember in Oblivion I ended up buying all the houses. Anyways, let's continue on.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
I have the firebrand wine, even though you just said I have it.
Good.
Could have thought of something
Buyer
else.
getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought him the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Okay. Now just need a sneak, and we'll need a shadow Gajul-Ei, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Anyways, continuing on. And quit detecting me. I do not wish to be detected. Huh. Open to Skyrim. East Empire Company Warehouse. Solitude is a major shipping port and important imperial supply line. Oh, that's important to know.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, about yawning so much. I don't know why I'm feeling so tired right now. But I'll actually take this time to remind everybody to go to the Facebook page, which a link to it is in the description below, and answer the question for Dawn Guard, whether I should join the Dawn Guard or just join the vampires. And in case you know very little about what's going on with that, there's pretty much no real difference. You can get the same rewards. It's just you get, I think, a better crossbow with the Dawn Guard, and what was it? I think with the vampires, you ended up getting. Oh yeah, it's just who follows you. Like the vampires get a gargoyle and hellhounds, while the Dawn Guard gets a armored troll and what was it? I think it was like armored huskies or something. Something very minor. It's not too much of a difference. So I know there's I think a special armor or something you get for vampire lords if you do that, but either way, you can still get a vampire lord. You can still become a vampire lord if you stick with the Dawn Guard, which kind of is counterproductive if you think about it. It's like, oh, I'm going to go and kill all the vampires, and at the end of the story, I'm going to become the biggest, baddest vampire of them all. Yeah. Anyways, as you saw from the way you can, what I did there, you can actually just come down the cliff and cut them off and just wait for them. If you can either sit here and wait for them to fully walk by, or if you don't want to wait that, just hit wait 1 hour, boom, and he is already in there, which makes things a lot quicker. And just pick the lock, and boom. We are now in, I think this is the ebony mace, but I don't particularly know too much of the maces or even the heavy armor looks too much. Okay, if anyone's using a actual walkthrough along with this, or they're doing a walkthrough and they haven't gotten to the Thieves Guild quest yet, some of them will say you can just cut across here, no biggie. I'm going to tell you that's not true. A lot of the guards will end up seeing you, and it basically will start causing fights with them, and it just becomes a royal pain. So, don't do it. Anyways, when you're sneaking, obviously you can come up here. It kind of cuts down the path. Where is he? Way over there. Just watch out, because sometimes there's a guard here that will look over here. Yeah, just when you're coming through, go quickly. You don't really need to follow him at this point. It's just kind of when you, if you don't know where you're going, you can follow him. But if you know where you're going, just go ahead and pass him. Sorry, I got distracted by the guard getting stuck on the post that he was not touching. Can I actually go up this? No. That would have been a nice little shortcut there. Okay, just sneak by here. Now, if you remember from a few episodes ago, I mentioned that every single Thieves Guild quest you can steal an extra little item to sell for Delvin. Well, to get that, you have to come up all the way up here into this building and take the East Empire shipping map. And of course, while you're at it, steal all the gold that's around here. Because, well, we're thieves. Stealing gold is the simplest way of making gold. Take that coin purse. And go back into sneak. And, oh look, there he is. If only we could assassinate him, it would be too easy. Do. Anyways, come on, walk. Or if any of you are actually thinking of just following him straight out, there is a single point where you should stop following him. Because he ends up going, actually right around here. You should stop following, because he'll go all the way over here, across there, and then he'll turn around, walk all the way back, and then go down here. You obviously do not need to go there, because that just puts you at risk of being seen. Anyways, I'm just going to hide back here and let him continue on. Because it's best just to let him go ahead of you, that way he doesn't come up from behind when if you ever get stuck or something, though highly unlikely. So, as you can see, he walks over there. Walking. I like having high sneak because you guys can't see me. Give it a couple minutes or a couple seconds, and see, he's on his way back. So now if you're following him, you're all of a sudden backtracking, and they place the light right here, so you go in it, he sees you, boom, you're busted. But if you stay where I am, he doesn't see you, and we are good. Why is that animal in the water? Seriously, sometimes I think Bethesda really needs to just tweak its AI a little bit better. Because there's sometimes just really stupid things that should not happen. Anyways, when he's done through here, you just come across and enter the Brine Water Grotto. And have a look at this Blades helmet. The Blades, I'm not going to bother reading. Okay, now it says to confront Gajul-Ei. So when you come through, oh, what's this? Tripwire. So, activate. Of course, they have a spiked ball. Come through here. Oh, there's more. I'm going to quick save, because I usually sometimes have troubles with this guy right here.
for me.
And done. And that is why these sneaky characters end up becoming way too powerful. Anyways, just quickly loot them for what they are worth. And let's continue on. Oh, and if you look through, there's quite a bit of loot you can get. Like there's iron ingots, silver ingots, lots of wine. This is pretty much like a typical storehouse. There's a few potions up here. I'm not going to be going through them because I have yet to actually get a house, like fully buy it. So it's not worth it yet for me. Now, also watch out for that guy because, well, he's obviously watching right here. And it's not going to be good if you get seen.
Is someone there?
Let's move in, go back into the shadow. And done. And yes, I know this is probably not as entertaining as a few others, but it's kind of entertaining in the fact that it's like you're taking out an entire area without people really realizing. Oh yes, and there is a shortcut through this place, through these spider webs, and I'm sure if you can guess that, well, through the spider webs come the spiders, like that one. And if you're sneaking, don't do it. They have a higher detection rate than people. Don't ask me why, but they do. If you're a tanky character, go right ahead. It'll probably be a breeze for you to go through that. Bye-bye. Okay. Take that. Ooh, more orcish arrows. That's good for me. That's good for me. Anyways. Continuing on. Let's see. Oh, 2 more people. There's actually another person up there.
What was that?
No, 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 no.
Is someone there?
That was extremely lucky. I'm surprised that they did not see me when I was slashing that guy. Normally I get 1 slash and then they notice me and it goes like instantly full detection and they start killing me. I guess I lucked out there. They've tweaked the sneaking a little bit and made it so now it's almost impossible for you to get detected. Now when you're sneaking through, just stop a little bit because this guy will be coming up and you really don't want to be detected because there's him, there's a guy over there, and there's a couple over here. So come up behind him and nice kill animation of me slitting his throat. Huge amount of blood splatter. And come over here, plunder, and do the same thing to him. Let's have a look what you got. I'll take that. I'll take the orcish dagger even though I don't really need it. And you can keep the rest. Now let's go check this other guy. You have gold, which is what I want. Anyways, done. Now, there's Gajul-Ei. She will attack you on sight. Now, there is a semi sort of way to get around behind her. This way seems like it. I think 90% of the time I've tried it, she's always seen me when I've come in here. I'm going to try it. The other way is going up and around. It's a little bit more of a... Yeah, she sees me. Yeah, that way is more guaranteed way of her not kind of seeing you until you get almost right there.
I was sure I heard something.
Gajul-Ei, he kind of walks around all the time. It's like he's now hiding, and I'm in a little bit of trouble. Okay. So yeah, I'll show you the other way now that she's gone back to her default position. So come up this way, up these nice stairs. There's a sleeping, couple bedrolls here. You want to sleep. Jump up on top of the cage. And then back down. Of course, the reason why this is a lot easier for her not to see you is the fact that there's a lot more shadow. Then you're almost pretty much behind her. And that's one thing to watch out. No, 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 no. And there we go. And that's how you get rid of her. You have to really watch out though, because if he talks to you, it can actually ruin everything.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Yeah, well. Now, there's plenty of chests here you can kind of rummage through. Some of them have... Ooh, I'll take that. Some of them have some good things in it, others not so much. A lot of them are locked too. What's that? Imperial helmet. If you want your own Statue de Belle, you can take that. It's not even stealing either. And then of course there's a bunch of different guard shields up here. Let's see what's in this chest. More gold. Now, if I remember correctly, which I probably do not, there's one chest in here that actually has something decent. Let's have a look. No, it wasn't this one. I think it's this one here. Of course, it has to be the expert one. Good thing I didn't break a lock, because I have no clue how many lockpicks I have. Quicksilver ingot, that'll be good for if I ever need to redo my gilded armor. Necklace of recuperation, that'll be good to have. I don't know which one. That's probably not in this area then, because I'm almost certain if it was, it would be over here. Because yeah, that's empty. There's this one here. Let's see. I'll only give it like 3 lockpicks, and then there we go. Wow, I'm getting better at lockpicking. Anyways, continue on now. And you can either go all the way back, which I don't recommend, or you can activate the 3 levers.
You needed to know more.
Which will open up this. If you're sneaking, make sure you sneak, because you do not want to start a fight with a Horker. Horkers, well, they're fun to kill if you can kill them in one hit, but if you can't, well, they are actually surprisingly strong. Case in point, I need to do my sneak attack just to do decent damage to it. But then again, you know, I think with everything I have here, so where's my, I'm ending up doing, let's see, times 3, so that'll be 630 damage every normal hit. Now when you're here, actually, there is this over here as well. I just remembered this. Where you can take a few things up, and I'm just going to leave that. But before you leave, make sure you at least grab the lighthouse, because there are places here and there where you'll have to come back this far north, and it's really a pain. So anyways, don't want to wait. I want to go to my map. I'll go to the Thieves Guild, and then I'll call this an episode. So, okay. There is the Thieves Guild. Oh, there we go. That is a very vicious prison. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I've seen another one of these outside of the... oh wow, now I'm completely losing it. I can't remember the first town we were in. The tutorial town, let's call it that. Or actually, here's something in... Let's see if anyone can get this. It's like Rookguard. Anyone can tell me where Rookguard is from? Then, well, good on you. 10 internet points. Because that's also known as Tutorial Island for anyone who knows where it's from. Now, let's talk to you again.
Tell I give up any information on our buyer?
He said the Golden Glow was purchased by Carlia.
No, it can't be. Haven't heard that name in decades. This is brave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gajul-Ei also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Gajul-Ei told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. A place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for Solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Okay, and I'll call it an episode now, so thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you are watching. And go to the Facebook page in the description below and like there to get updates. Alright, thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.